Welcome to the SICCAR demo showing the tracking, tracing and assurance of remanufactured parts. This process involves multiple parties that all need to work together to achieve this. The demo will cover both the design and execution stages of the process. Firstly, we'll start with the SICCAR process designer. Scottish Power Renewables, the process owner, logs in and creates the process step by step, specifying which digital data they would like to see from the supplier in what order. In this demo environment, the process has been designed already, so we will just quickly walk through it. It starts with setting the title and description and then choosing the actors. In this scenario, they are Scottish Power Renewables, Renewable Parts and the Quality Assurer. Then we define the steps in the collaborative process. Each step is given an appropriate name, an actor and a section for the required data. The types of data input are different, so we have predefined inputs such as checkbox, date, single line, etc. In this scenario there are 10 steps in total. So we will show a condensed view of the process of assessing, repairing, testing and deploying a refurbished part. A vital part of designing this process so that it's closely controlled is setting permissions for each actor to determine which data they have access to. The process owner can set data as public during the process, meaning it is not encrypted and available to public search if required. We can then click the View Process button to see the tree diagram of the process we've just set up, which visually and simply represents the logic of the whole process. Finally, the process is saved and published. Now we'll move on to the SICCAR process executor. The executor is viewable via web forms and apps. Scottish Power Renewables must start the process by specifying the part they want refurbished. This involves selecting the part type and giving it a serial number for tracking. Note that at this step, SPR can edit any other fields than those they are responsible for. After submission of this step, notification is sent to Renewable Parts to let them know the part is ready to be assessed. Renewable Parts will determine if the part is fit for renewal or if it must be scrapped. In both scenarios, the part is tracked in SICCAR via a serial number, and digitally native data is collected about what is happening with the part, enabling both parties to track it. For Step 2, Renewable Parts must provide a quote for the total cost of the repair. The quote is uploaded as a text document and total amount inputted. Here, the previous information provided by Scottish Power Renewables can't be changed by Renewable Parts. It is tamper-proof. Assuming the quote is accepted by SPR, we move on to Step 3. Renewable Parts starts the repair of the part, estimating the time it will take to complete and uploading all the relevant documents to go along with the repair. The ecosystem has better information about how the repair has been done because of the proof points collected in the digital record around the repair. If a subcontractor was required to complete the work, Renewable Parts would tick the checkbox and eventually upload the evidence of their repair. SPR is informed by SICCAR of the progress and the data. Renewable Parts compliantly do the repair by following and evidencing only the steps in the process. Once the part has been fully refurbished, the quality checks can occur. In Step 4, the third party, the Quality Assurer, is notified they must test the part for suitability and quality of repair. As long as the part passes the test, it can be checked as passed in the system, and this will demonstrate that the part has been deemed as new by the required authority. Note that as the Quality Assurer wasn't granted permission to see all the data, they only see what is relevant to them. Now that the part has passed the quality test, it can be deployed. In Step 5, SPR must confirm that the required work has been carried out and that the part is fit for use. If they don't agree that it is, they must provide the reason why. In this scenario, however, it is fit for use, so SPR must confirm the date and site of deployment. The digitised record of the physical journey of the part creates more efficient supply chain traceability, with each party able to only see the data for which they have an explicit granular permission. This builds security around the digital records for the parts and increases trust between the different actors as they can see and trust what has happened in real time through the shared record. Scottish Power Renewables, the process owner, can view and track the progress in real time and see timestamps proving which stage it is at, enabling insight into work in progress status. As more parts are processed and populate the dashboard, average times of step completions build, creating business insights into operational efficiency. Any data that was set as public is visible to everyone and can be searched for. The only bit of data that everyone can see, however, is the serial number. The rest of the data, including metadata, is encrypted and not visible without the required permission. In this transaction view, as a public user, I can only see the serial number as decrypted data that I have been given an explicit permission to see. Everything else is securely hashed and unreadable, meaning the public user does not have access to, for example, commercial secrets. Now all steps to remanufacture the part are sequentially ordered, immutable in a digital record verifying the product's genealogy, and only certain data is visible to the permission parties. SICCAR creates a trackable, permanent, trusted record for better accountability and traceability. It is shared between the parties for better resilience and auditability.